right, child, that time of the year. If you're in the NBA 2K, I want to get you the six, the jump shots, everything you need to go out there and have an advantage on your competition. Go over to NBA2KLabs.com right now. Use my code BASHWORLD, and I'm going to save your money, and you're going to have this top secret stuff. I'm telling you, you're going to have the sauce, all right? I got you. Lock in. Yes, sir, man. Welcome back to my channel, man. I hope you locked in, all right? If you here, make sure if you locked in on NBA 2K26, hit that like one time for your boy. Let me know that you locked in. Be proud about it, man. You know what I mean? Do what you love what you do. Hey, smash this up one time for your boy as well. We lit, we here, we in the builder. I've been giving out so much energy, so much sauce, so much. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling good about it. A lot of people been hollering at me like, yo, Bash, I'm rocking with this. I don't like that, but I like that. Okay, Bash, I see you. Okay, you know what I mean? So we here. You know, we coming with some fire names for bills. We gonna give you some comp bills on the way. We gonna give you everything you hear. Everybody don't play the same. So that's what I like about it, man. You know what I mean? Some people like cheese on their cheeseburger. Some people don't like cheese on their hamburger. Some people like lettuce. Some people like tomatoes. Depending on what you doing, on what mode you playing, you know what I mean? You could kind of crafty your stuff. That's what I like about Abe. I like unique players. Like, I don't want to see everybody with the same thing. Speaking of, today we are making a 6'8" small forward. You know what I mean? Big bills are definitely in full effect. They back, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give you a big bill that you go definitely like. All right, now look, when you're in the builder, to be honest, I only look at detail view because I'm able to see the body type potential. By now, I mean, we only a couple days in, but hey, man, I'll be talking about this for a while, all right? Put on detail view so that you can see your body type, man. They made it so much easier this year, you know what I mean? So body type for this is stocky, buff, and you got tone, you feel me? So just how I am in real life, you know what I mean? So there we go. All right, so we starting with the small forward, 6'8". The weight is gonna be 211 pounds, and of course the wingspan is gonna be 7. All right, once you're done with that, let's get it. Now, if you notice, I cooked it up already. I already cooked it up for you, but we gonna go over the pros and the cons here and what you could do to elevate certain things and whatnot, because when I tell you what this build name is gonna be, woo, I'm telling you, man, we cooking. All right, so let's start off with the speed and the, well, actually, we don't have to start with, I can just tell you everything that I like about the build. Now, let's get straight to the driving dunk at an 88, okay? Aerial wizard. That means, yo, throw me the lob. So you know what you're doing. You going up for this. You, yeah, throw it. Fast breaks. You that guy on the fast breaks. Like, tell everybody, get out the way. Move. Get out the way. You know what I mean? They should be running to the corner, and you should be running to the basket. It's just logic, you know what I mean? Your standard dunk on this is high too. So if you're in the park, you can take advantage of that as well. Like if you're playing threes, or even I see people with standing dunk and erect that. I'm like, yo, hold on, you're a small forward, my guy. You just going straight up with the sauce? Okay, all right, you know what I mean? You got a little post control on this too as well. That's gonna give you post fade phenom, post powerhouse, just so you could be you could do a little bullying, you know what I mean, to guys that might not, you know, they ain't got their weight up, or you know what I mean, or they might be short, you know what I mean, you could do that. Hook specialist is there if you wanna, you know what I mean, on silver. Post poet is there in case you want to do that, get into that. Unpluckable is only on bronze, you know what I mean, that's unfortunate. But now I had the drive and layup. I feel like anything physical finishing, whether it's bronze, silver, gold, if you got it, that's always a plus, you know what I mean? Especially on the small forwards, the shooting guards, those kind of builds. If you got that, I feel like that's you know what I mean? So that's a good thing. Now, let's go to the shooting. As far as the shooting goes, okay, I'm gonna tell you, mid-range is at 80, all right? Your three-point is at 80, your free throws at 80. Now, I'm gonna get to the free throws in a second, but the mid-range is important. I feel like the mid-range gonna open up the game, gonna open up your game a lot if you're not splacking. So you gotta make sure you get those badges, you know what I mean? Even if you get them on a 3, make sure your mid-range is up a little bit too, you feel me? So here we got 80, right? So you got set shot specialist on silver, you got dead eye on bronze though, and you got post fade phenom on gold. Now, as far as your next level up, you can always get the mid-range to an 85 using your cap breakers, right? That's what I would probably do. Maybe, because there's something else on this build I feel like I would probably use my cap breakers on too. You know what I mean? Or you can just stay with an 80 and use your max plus 2 you know what I mean, that you get, you can use that there if you choose to, you feel me? Like you can use that there and push that up. Cause think about it, if you use your max plus 2 on the set shot specialist, now you go into gold, purple, you know what I mean? So you'll have purple set shot specialist. I think that's super important, especially if they throwing you the ball and you standing still, let that joint fly. He, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it'll help you out. Silver's not really in the dead eye. On bronze is not really that, you know, good neither. You know what I mean? So you might want to think about that with the max plus 1s, but you won't miss a free throw. I feel like 80, you shouldn't be missing free throws. I have a 75. I came out with a 70, and I was like, man, this ain't enough right here. This ain't enough. So I had to go back at the 75. Now I feel like at least I'm making most of my free throws. So I feel like at 80, you should be, you feel me? Now, the passing, this is what kind of got me with this build. Now, you got break starter on bronze and diamond on bronze. Bronze, I'm going to keep it real. Bronze is not really, you know, that wow. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you go, you know what I mean? So if I would, this is where me personally, you know what I mean? What I would do is with the cap breakers, I don't know whether at your, if you might use your cap breakers on passion with this build, and it might do a 2 or 3 levels each cap breaker. So if you could get that to at least a 76 on this build, yeah, that would do you would be lit, all right? I'm telling you, if you could do that on that, that's the only thing, because it's not really a dribbling build, but on this build, that's what I would do, because right now, 65, not really go cut it. You feel me? Like, it's all right. You might be throwing a beach ball sometimes. You might not be throwing a beach ball, etc., etc. Now, if we talking defense, yeah, you got that paint patrol on bronze, which you talked about. Bronze is okay, but you got that lockdown on silver. You feel me? You got the lockdown on silver. Your interior defense is 82 and your perimeter defense is 83. So you like one of those builds that you're like, dang, he could do a little bit of everything. Like, I can't go crazy on him and I can't go crazy on him. You feel me? Like, you one of those. Challenger on silver is good. Immovable force on silver is pretty good. Like I said, silver is okay. It's better than bronze though. You know what I mean? But if you get that bad boy on gold, that's lit too. Off-ball pest on gold, that's solid. You know what I mean? You got pick dodger on silver. On-ball menace is, you know, is bronze. But the stealing, I feel like I see people with 40 stealing. I see people with low. So to have intercept on silver, glove on silver, that's a plus. And you can always use your max plus 1s with that as well. You feel me? That's what I would do. You know what I mean? Or any of my max plus 1s, if I get that on interceptor or whatever, I'm pitting that there. You feel me? Just throwing some ideas to the idealists. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that's a word, but you feel me? That's what we got. You know what I mean? Now, rebounding, you ain't really, you know what I mean? 70, 62. Offensive rebounding, you know, you'll get a little rebound. You got the badges, box out, silver, got bronze rebounder, but you ain't 6'8", you ain't really rebound. That ain't really a thing. Now, the speed 84. Speed is a dominant factor in the game. Speed is what it is. You know what I mean? Speed. I'm telling you, most speed, all right? Now, agility 80, solid. Strength, I ain't gonna lie, you got brick wall on silver. That's a plus. I ain't even peeped that. Oh, you got brick wall on silver, so you are gonna be able to set a couple fat boys and run and pop off of it if you want to. Now, the vertical's 83. You got pogo stick on purple. That's lit right there. That's lit right there. Overall, this is a solid build. There are some things that I feel like need to be touched up and switched, but when I tell you this name, oh my, woo-wee. I'm gonna tell you to take over real quick, and then we're gonna get to the name. I would probably use 3 and D. That's what I would go with, me personally. 3 and D. I would definitely probably at the rim if you wanna, yeah, you know what I mean? Because you go, yeah, that's what I would use. He got some other takeovers. Remember, after you unlock all the takeovers, you can customize your takeover. That's what I would do. Customize the takeover and pick, you know what I mean? A little here, a little there, a little there. But let's get to the name of this build. You know what I mean? Wait till y'all see this. Holy moly. Your archetype is a Yamming force of nature. Shades of Sean Marion, Glenn Robinson, Julius Irvin. Did somebody need a doctor? Does somebody need a doctor? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Come stop playing, man. Your top attributes is driving dunk, standing dunk, and speed. We talked about speed. Now, let's get into it. What your strengths are. Elite above the rim finisher, outruns defenders in transition, quick vertical for standing dunks, hangs in the air effortlessly. Oh my, what the? Oh my God. Now, weaknesses, no feel for rebound positioning, all right, for position, all right? You're not rebounding this build, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this build. Let's keep the dialogue going, the conversation flowing. It's your boy Bash, man. You know he coming with it. That's a Yamming force of nature. Holy moly, man. Hey, I got a new song out. It's called Yeah, You Got It. Let me know what you think about this bad boy, man. We trying to get in the game. Check it out.
You see the drip, I'm signing autographs, I'm taking pics, I'm in my bag, I got some tricks, I do a jab, and then I switch. I tell them don't talk about it, be about it, cause you ain't on my level, man, I doubt it. If I don't get this bucket, I'ma crash out. As soon as he see my numbers, he just passed out and said, yeah, 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 you got it, yeah, 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 you got it, yeah. For the game, look how I'm flexing. Triple, double, trouble, baby, look at how I'm shuffling.